The Spirit of Christmas is brought to you by Bonanza Family Restaurants.
A Christmas Carol. Certainly no other story has helped so much to preserve the Christmas spirit. Written in 1843 when industrialization threatened to destroy the meaning of Christmas, Dickens' tale of poor Bob Cratchit and crippled Tiny Tim captured the despair of a Christmas without joy. For over 100 years, the story has never lost its poignancy, a reminder that Christmas is a time of charity, forgiveness, and above all, love.
Hip, hip, hooray! Bonanza's got chicken fillet.
Hip, hip, hooray!
Bonanza's got chicken fillet.
Hip, hip, hooray! Bonanza's got chicken fillet.
Hip, hip.
Hooray, darling. Bonanza's got chicken fillet.
Yo.
All this plus Bonanza's Fresh-tastic food bar, just $4.99 at Bonanza.
Every Tuesday, kids 8 and under eat free.
That's a quick update. Join me at 5 o'clock for News Scope, followed by Channel 2 News at 5:30 with Bob Williams and Ann Holt. Good day.
It's Entertainment Tonight, weeknights at 11.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jerry Clower. When I was a little boy, I'd have eaten more at times had I had it. It ain't fun being hungry. There are a lot of people in Nashville who are less fortunate than you and I. Come on, get your foodstuffs and bring it to Centennial Park. Help feed the hungry. It'll make you feel good.
And welcome back to the 4th annual WKRN Reverse Parade to benefit the Second Harvest Food Bank, our Food for Families Reverse Parade. As you can see, the line of cars coming to donate food is growing. We hope it continues to grow. People have been driving through all morning. The parade started about noon today. We've already raised about 136,000 pounds to benefit Second Harvest Food Bank. We're hoping for about 160,000. We want to push that goal even higher. We're hoping to make about 200,000 pounds before the day is over with. Nice day to get out. Parade route runs all the length of Centennial Park. Clowns, performers all through the park as you can drive through and see the performers as you drop off your food. Let's check out with John Clark at the other end of the parade route and see what's going on over there. John?
Well, Bob, if you got your copy of the Nashville Banner or the Tennessean on Friday, you found something extra in it. It was a paper bag which told all about the Reverse Parade and Food for Families. With me now is Mr. Bill Davis from the Newspaper Printing Corporation. Bill, how many of those bags were distributed in Nashville, Davidson County?
About 160,000.
That's a lot of paper bags. Why do you guys do this?
We believe that the problem of hunger is a real one throughout Middle Tennessee, and we're convinced that the Food for Families drive is a very worthwhile and a real important way of addressing this problem.
Now, in addition to the newspaper bags, you also have articles and everything else.
Both the Banner and the Tennessean have done a real good job of promoting the event and done a lot of stories leading up to the event.
Okay, Bill, you've got your stepson here, Derek Alley. Derek, what's your favorite part of the Reverse Parade?
Well, seeing the clowns.
Seeing the clowns. There are a lot of clowns out here. This is the beginning of the parade. You can see a long line of cars stretching behind me, and it's going to continue for another couple hours, so come on out. Back to Ann Holt.
Thank you very much, John Clark. I am here with some people who are key people in making this parade happen. They are members of the Nashville Area Junior League. With me, Kathy Beasley and Tootsie Gannick, and some members of the Junior League behind us. First of all, Tootsie, I understand your organization has targeted hunger as one of its projects.
That's right. We're a member of the National Association of Junior Leagues, and they have set as their focus area this year, hunger. And we're excited to be excited to have a part in that. We have a number of volunteers that work for Second Harvest here in Nashville and have helped put this on today.
Okay, and we're going to talk with Kathy Beasley about the hard work that went into this. You know, it's really a challenge because you manage every year to come up with a lot of people to help out. The weather is hardly ever ideal, but people are here today.
Well, we have a great crowd. We have clowns, we have musical groups, we have square dancers, and we have a big crowd. We hope people will go on and fill their sacks up and come on down to the parade because it's a blast, and we're having fun, and we're delighted to be a part of this.
And we're glad that you are a part of it. You make things happen for people, our neighbors who are less fortunate. Let's go back now to Bob Mueller. Bob? Okay, we invite invite you to get in your car and to drive out, drop off your canned food donations. I know this is a big football Sunday. You're going to be tempted to sit down and watch those football games or stay with the Muppet movie. All of them last long enough for you to take a break, get in your car, and come on down here to Centennial Park and help out some of your neighbors. All of the food raised here will benefit people in Middle Tennessee. Thank you very much for your cooperation. We're going to return you to the Muppet movie, but we'll be updating you throughout the afternoon.
Hi, I'm Larry Gatlin. You know, there's a beautiful valley in California, the San Joaquin Valley. It's about 100 and something miles long, about 50 or 60 miles wide. They grow enough food in that one valley to feed the people of the entire world. Kind of makes me wonder why we have hungry people, but we do, even right here in Nashville. I'm going to ask you a favor. Would you help out? Help Food for Families feed these hungry people. We don't have access.
Hi, I'm Charlie Daniels, and if you know me, you know how I feel about the great state of Tennessee. I think it's the finest place on the face of the earth with some of the finest people. But along with some of the finest people, we've got some hungry people around here. And especially this time of the year, when it's the anniversary of the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ, it's a great time to give and to share what you have. So as you sit back there in your nice warm home watching the movie, why don't you grab a couple of cans of food and crank up the car and come on down to Centennial Park and drop it off and help the Second Harvest Food Bank feed some hungry people this year. Make you feel real good. You'll be glad you did.
Hello again and welcome back to Centennial Park. It is the site for our 4th annual Channel 2's WKRN's Food for Families Reverse Parade, and we're so glad to see many of you have joined us today. First of all, let me take care of some very important business. We have a check here that has just been delivered from Expressions Custom Furniture. It is to Second Harvest Food Bank, a donation of $500, and we really appreciate that. Also with me for this part of the program is our official mascot for Food for Families, the one and the only Can Man. Can Man, it's good to have you.
Thank you, Ann. It's good to be here.
You know, as far as the eye can see, and Can Man and I are standing just about at the beginning of the parade route, as far as the eye can see, cars all lined up, but we have made it very convenient for you to drop off your food and get through the line real quickly, right, Can Man?
We certainly have. You don't have to get out of your car. It's the parade stands still and you drive by. It's wonderful. Everybody in Nashville is coming out and being can-doers, and it's good to see.
Now we're going to go to Bob Mueller. Bob?
And we're at the head of the parade route. Cars are lined up all the way in from the beginning of the parade route going through Centennial Park. Metro Police blue lights are playing. Let's talk to some of the people who are coming and helping us out on our Food for Families drive. Hello, sir. What's your name?
Wesley Vaughn.
Thank you very much for coming out and donating.
You're welcome.
We did an enjoyable parade getting to drive through instead of having to get out.
Sure it is on a day like this.
Thank you again. As I said, the parade route is lined up with cars all the way through Centennial Park. This is the beginning of it. Lady is enjoying the blue lights, Metro Police blue lights. Hello. How are you?
Hi.
What's
Lucille
your name?
McQueen.
We thank you for... Hi, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
We thank you for coming out today.
Oh, thank you. We're glad to be here.
And we hope it helps the Food for Families drive.
Shouldn't it? We're glad.
Thank you very much. People continue to come in. We hope it continues throughout the day until 3 o'clock we'll be here. Now let's go to Tom Seiler with Mayor Richard Fulton. Tom?
Bob, I'm here in front of the Parthenon. Dagny is with us. She's been handing out. What are you handing out?
Magnets and little pamphlets thanking everyone on behalf of Channel 2 and Food for Families.
All right, get back to work. We got to talk to the mayor. See you later, Dagny. Okay, we're here with Mayor and Mrs. Fulton, also the Metro co-chairman of this event. We're rushed for time. I'm going to ask the mayor the same question I asked last year. Mayor, the economy's good. We're a growing Sunbelt city. Do we really have to do all this work? Are there really hungry people?
There's thousands of hungry people out there. Even though many of them have jobs and work, you know, regular jobs, still it's very difficult for them to feed a family on a bare minimum income. So this is very important. The Second Harvest Food Bank, what we're raising all across the city of Nashville is tremendously important to keeping people from going hungry.
Okay, you heard it from the mayor. Even though the economy is good, we're in one of the most growing, vibrant parts of the country. We still need your help, and you still have plenty of time. So that's it from here. Where are we going next? We're going to Jill McSweeney. Hi, Jill.
Hi, Tom.
Well, Bob Mueller is at the beginning of the parade, and I'm at the very end. This is an exciting place to be. I'm watching grocery bags and boxes full of food come in a steady stream, and I have the latest figures. So far in our Food for Families drive, we've collected 145,000 pounds of food. Now, that's even better than how we were doing this time last year. This time last year, we only had 138,000 pounds of food. But we're still far from our goal of 168,000 pounds, so we're inviting you to please come on down and join us. We're having a ball. Ann?
Thank you, Jill, and I am standing by here. We're all having a good time.
That's right.
This is Deb McDermott, station manager for WKRN Channel 2. Deb, this is the 4th year that we have put on the Food for Families food drive, and it sure feels good to be a part of it.
Oh, it's wonderful. We're so proud to be a sponsor, and want to thank all the viewers who are coming out today to bring us the food. The line has not quit since noon, and it's way out to the streets. And we also want to thank the business leaders and the churches and the civic leaders and everybody else who has helped make this possible, because you don't put this on without the help of a lot of those people.
And thank you very much. Thanks, Deb. And we're going to be here until 3 o'clock, and we will be cutting in the movie throughout the evening to bring you up to date on what's going on. You stay with us, okay?
Welcome back to the 4th annual Food for Families Reverse Parade here in Centennial Park. WKRN sponsorship to help out the Second Harvest Food Bank. Cars have been lined up all along the parade route since 12 o'clock since we started. They're lined up from this end all the way around Centennial Park out on the west end. We hope people continue to come out and help us benefit Second Harvest Food Bank. Example of some of the entertainment going on all around the park today. Mimes, we have bands, we have twirlers, you name it, it's out here. Come on out and help us as we help benefit Second Harvest Food Bank. Now let's go to Tom Seiler at the other end of the parade route. Tom?
Well, Bob, it's amazing how the cars just keep coming in, and I don't know what the official records show, but we must be close to doubling the food collection compared to last year, and we think it's all because of the fact the weather is doubly as good, or perhaps a different wording would be not as bad as last year. So it's been a tremendous turnout. We still have the need, and we still have time to collect the food that you might be able to donate to this year's Food for Families. Kind of a cold, dreary Sunday afternoon. Davis Nolan, of course, later on tonight on Channel 2 will have all the weather for the new work week. There's plenty of time for you to go to the cupboard. It doesn't have to be a lot. Just bring us some food for the Food for Families drive, while the Tennessee Twirlers are one of the acts. The reverse parade, as you drive by, the various acts display what they can do. That's about it from here. Let's go now to Ann Holt. Ann, how are you doing?
I'm doing quite well, Tom. Thank you very much. I am here with a very important person. This is Dick Tillman with the Kroger Company. And the Kroger people don't like to toot their horn a lot, but they didn't say we couldn't do it. So we're really glad to work with them every year. This is the 5th year that Kroger has been working with us. They are the largest corporate donor for the Food for Families program. Dick, tell me about your donations.
Well, let me say that we at Kroger, first of all, are very excited about our venture with Second Harvest and the fine work that they do. And we're donating today 44,000 pounds of potatoes to help the parade and the tonnage that comes in. Last week, we conducted a promotion in the 30 Nashville area stores where we are donating 10 cents on the purchase of every package of Kroger eggs, Sun-Made raisins, and Lewis Rich products. Don't know the total of that yet, Ann, but we expect to donate somewhere between $20,000 and $25,000 worth of food to Second Harvest from that promotion. If I might mention, our company also conducted a similar promotion company-wide in 1,100 stores, and we'll be making a $100,000 donation to the National Organization of Second Harvest to help with distribution costs.
That is very good news to us. And you all donate all year long, right?
Yes, and we have Second Harvest comes to our warehouse once a week and picks up products such as milk, eggs, and bread. Not old product, not damaged product, but fresh things right out of our warehouse. And this year we should donate from that campaign about 300,000 pounds of food.
Okay, thank you, Dick Tillman with the Kroger Company, helping in the fight against hunger. Let's go back to Bob Mueller. Bob?
Well, and we're at the drop-off end of the parade route for the Food for Families parade. With me is Coyote McLeod of Y107 Radio. Recently voted one of the top 10 disc jockeys in Nashville, but there was ballot stuffing.
No. It was a narrow but landslide defeat. And but in spite of that, you know, having been a disc jockey for 20 years, I know something about starving. So that's why we're out here participating. As you know, the charity that I was campaigning for, and it was the Second Harvest Food Bank and Food for Families. So we're delighted to be out here. We have the station out here. We're handing out lottery tickets, bumper stickers, candy for the kids. We got some old Chicago seltzer we're giving away just to get people to come out and drop off their food. And you guys really know how to throw a parade.
It's a good parade. A lot of mimes, a lot of bands, you name it, it's out here.
Well, the main thing is a lot of people coming through. I mean, just all steady since 1 o'clock it has been coming through. It's absolutely amazing to me.
And we hope it continues all afternoon. We've got about another hour left of donations. We're hoping to go over the 200,000-pound mark.
Well, that would be great. What was the last year?
About 140. So we're hoping for 160 to 200,000.
We can do that. The weather isn't deterring the people. So come on, it's not going to rain or anything. We're just having a good time out here. So everybody come on down.
All right. Coyote McLeod of Y107. Now let's go to Dagny Stewart. Dagny?
Bob, we're on the steps of the Parthenon with 7 members of the Taekwondo Nautilus Center here in Nashville. And Rick Donald is here now. He's going to explain to us what is Taekwondo and what are these folks doing?
Well, Taekwondo means the way of the hand and foot. What the students are demonstrating is the Chunji form. It's the first form that you learn in the Taekwondo Nautilus Center, which is located at 4536 Knowlesville Road, owned by Robert Hardin and head instructor. The Chunji form means the beginning, okay? And so every new student that comes in, they start this out. What he's going to demonstrate now is a spinning hook kick to show the devastation and the speed and power and the timing and focus of Taekwondo.
Sounds like a lot of hard work, but a lot of fun.
Yes, it is. They're very physically fit.
Okay, thank you. This is just one of the acts you'll see here at the Reverse Parade. Now back to Ann Holt.
Thank you very much, Dagny Stewart. Of course, another invitation for you to help out, help feed our hungry neighbors. Come on out to Centennial Park. We've made it very convenient for you to drop off your food donations. We're going to go back to the Muppet movie, and we'll see you in about 15 to 20 minutes.
Afternoon, everybody. Hope you're enjoying this Sunday afternoon at home on the couch, but we got one little request. Get off of that couch. Go to the cupboard. Take down some of those canned goods and join, I don't know how many, but many, many of your neighbors and friends who have come here to Centennial Park. One of the acts starting up in just a moment will be my good friend from Arkansas, Ann Ullery. And what sort of music are they going to hear down at the band shell?
We do rock and roll with a little bit of a country rock flavor.
All right. Now, I assume that even though you're an entertainer and actress, you understand that there are hungry people in our city. Would you like to invite everybody to come out and take part?
I certainly would. I think it's really important for us to realize in Nashville that there are hungry people right here in our own town. I think it's wonderful that we've been so aware of hunger throughout the world, but there is a problem with hunger in our country and in our city. So if we can extend our love and friendship to the people that need it here, I think that's really important.
Okay, Ann, thank you very much. On to the band shell. So the cars continue to stream in. There is a very good feeling here today. Even though the skies are cloudy, some very warm emotions and people driving by to donate this food. And one of the warmest persons I've ever known is Ann Holt. Ann, how are you holding up today?
Oh, I'm doing quite well, Tom. It is a gorgeous day, not so much because of the weather, as we said before, because people are really opening their hearts and giving to our Food for Families food drive to help feed our hungry neighbors. With me now are a bunch of very pretty ladies. They are members of the Darling USA National Beauty and Talent winners, and their director is here with me, Tony Bosey. And they do more than just look pretty. They have helped with our Food for Families food drive. Tell us about your contributions.
Okay, we had a pageant yesterday up in Louisville, Kentucky, one of our preliminary pageants, and we asked everyone to bring a canned good, and they all were very generous. We've had bags, and then we had the Queen standing back here, and everybody just came, and they've been giving us bags and bags of food. So we've got a whole box that we've decorated up and collected to give to Channel 2, and we'd like to present it to you.
Thank you very much, Tony, and thank you, young ladies. We appreciate your contribution so very much. Right now, let's go back to Bob Mueller. Bob, what's going on?
Well, and we're at the drop-off into the parade route, and donations continue to keep pouring in. We hope it continues like that all afternoon. With me is Carl P. Mayfield of WKDF Radio, recently voted the #1 disc jockey in the city. Congratulations on that.
Thank you, Bob. Congratulations on Channel 2's Emmy. That's terrific.
Thank you very much. KDF has helped us with our Food for Families drive for 4 years now, and really appreciate the help.
This is my first year to come out. I must confess I've been watching from my armchair, but it's a good feeling to come out and actually be a part of it. And no rain for a change.
Tom Tyler was helpful today. No rain, a little damp out, but not too bad.
Not bad at all.
Carl P., thank you very much for joining us. Now let's go to Dagny Stewart.
Bob, we're on the drive in the entrance to Centennial Park, and you can see behind us the line goes all the way back to the beginning of the park, and it's been like this all day with people lined up to come and donate food to Food for Families. We've got a likely victim here. Hi, I'm Dagny Stewart from Channel 2. Thanks for coming out today. Can I have your name?
Sue and Marshall.
Why did you come out today?
To donate food, see what's going on.
Do you have anything in particular? We have clowns, we have taekwondo, we have all kinds of acts for you to see. Anything you want to see in particular?
No, all of it sounds good.
Why did you decide to do this? You said you wanted to donate food. Are you aware of all the problems in Nashville?
Sure.
Well, thank you again for donating. We're going to talk to some other folks here and find out why they came out today, especially in this misty weather. Hi there. Dagny Stewart from Channel 2 News. Tell us why you came out today.
Well, help the needy. So just out riding around, this is something to do.
And who's here with you? Who's this behind you?
That's the main crew right there.
This is the main crew. And what is his name?
Jeffrey.
And Jeffrey even has his teddy bear with him. Jeffrey, you going to help donate food for the poor?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you for donating today. Okay, there are lots of folks coming out today. Everybody here says they realize that there are hungry folks here in Nashville and they want to help. Now back to Tom Seiler.
Tell you what, Dagny, if you donate some food, it'll make you feel this good, where you've got to move around. Helping other people, well, it's the best I can do. Helping other people puts a bounce in your step, a gleam in your eye. Go to the cupboard, bring us some food, and come on by. That's it, and now back to the movie.
Little House on the Prairie, weekday afternoons at 3 on Channel 2.
Who takes the next step toward the finals on Star Search 87?
Sunday at 4 on Channel 2. Today's business is what you want and need to know about the business world. It's corporate strategies. Who's banking on today? Who's building for the future? It's consumer information, sorting out interest rates and timely tax tips. It's economic outlook, from balancing the federal budget to weighing the issues on Wall Street. It's business news for Tennesseans, from local stocks to investments that impact our future. When it comes to making money, the buck starts here with Today's Business.
You just love to hate him. Dallas at 10 in the morning on Channel 2.
Next at 10, an accident claims the lives of 4 older women.
Plus, a man is carjacked while waiting in the parking lot of a popular Hickory Hollow store.
Storm Tracker shows storms on the way and a cool down over the weekend. News 2 at 10 is next.
You're watching WKRN News 2. You're watching WKRN News 2.
You can count on.
Prep Blitz tonight at 10:15, only on News 2. Tennessee, home of some of the most frightening ghost stories in American history. But they're just stories, right? News 2 explores the legend and the mysteries, so you can decide. Haunted Tennessee, all day Thursday on News 2. You're watching WKRN News 2. The following program is a paid commercial. Endorsements by this television station should not be inferred. What happens here matters here, because decisions here affect you, your family, your home. News 2's Washington Bureau. Local coverage you can count on.
This is MeTV, Nashville's home for memorable entertainment television. This is MeTV Nashville, Channel 2.2.
Wherever breaking news is happening.
Downtown Nashville, Murfreesboro, Clarksville.
Out here in Clarksville. News 2 at 10 is on the scene, digging deep to get answers.
Exposing crime trends and the latest scams so you know how to stay safe. And News 2 Storm Tracker, always keeping you ahead of severe weather. Temperatures are going to begin to plummet tonight, tracking storms right down to your neighborhood. News 2 at 10, on air, online, and on the go.
Coverage you can count on.
It's your home. Make it perfect. Find out how at WKRN.com's Perfect Home. Let Closets by Design show you how easy it is to transform your unorganized space into an attractive storage solution. Closets by Design, a News 2 Perfect Home partner.
Criminals know no boundaries, targeting you and even your kids.
Security's a mindset. You need to have a plan of action.
Gain peace of mind and keep the crooks away. Protecting you and your family from crime. Thursday in every newscast on News 2. Enter the Home for the Holidays contest at WKRN.com. You could get your mortgage or rent paid for in 2019 or win $600 in gift cards. Home for the Holidays at WKRN.com. Sponsored by C&O Marine, Gray Line Tours, and a good feed store.
Get the latest news and weather from WKRN just by asking Alexa. To set it up, simply say, "Hey Alexa, enable the WKRN skill." Once you've done that, ask for your flash briefing. "Hey Alexa, what's my flash briefing?"
Here's your flash briefing.
Hi, I'm News 2's Neil Org. The weather alert for Middle Tennessee does continue through the day today as roads and schools are closed. We are
local news and weather updates from News 2. Local coverage you can count on.
Kelly and Ryan, today at 9, followed by The View. Get your mortgage or rent paid for in 2019. Register to win at WKRN.com.
The experiences. The kind that take your breath away and remind you what it feels like to be alive. Catching a glimpse of life under the sea or on top of the world. Walking in the footsteps of soldiers, legends, and kings. It's a feeling, a connection that can only be made in Tennessee. Start planning at tnvacation.com.
Hunger affects 1 in 5 children in Middle Tennessee. Act now. Join News 2 to fight hunger in our community. Go to secondharvestmidtn.org and donate money. Every dollar donated provides 4 meals for hungry children, families, and seniors. Donate your time. Volunteer your group to sort and pack food boxes. Or donate food. Host a food drive at your school, business, church, or organization. So join News 2 and let's work together to feed the hungry in our community.
Tornadoes can happen anytime in Middle Tennessee.
The tornado come through here and demolished my home.
The tornado actually hit our house. We took a direct hit.
Stay prepared with the News 2 Weather Authority when severe weather threatens.
I want people to be aware, be prepared.
Download the free Storm Tracker weather app and have the power of News 2 Weather Authority wherever you go.
Thinking that something like this would happen to me in my lifetime? No.
Stay safe with the News 2 Weather Authority team. Local coverage you can count on.
Dr. Phil, today at 3, followed by News 2 at 4. Your Titans are on Monday Night Football. Watch them take on the Dallas Cowboys right here on News 2. But first, join us for a special Monday Night TN Nation at 6:30, followed by the Titans' long-awaited return to Monday Night Football at 7, this Monday night on News 2. What happens here matters here. That's why News 2's Washington, D.C. Bureau brings you the important local stories from the nation's capital.
News 2's Washington correspondent reports on the possible economic impact of ending this program.
A bipartisan group of lawmakers have proposed reform.
State and local leaders.
Because Washington's decisions affect you, your family, and your home. This is bigger than national. It's local. News 2's Washington Bureau. Local coverage you can count on. News 2, your official football draft coverage station.
When traffic puts the brakes on your commute, News 2 Team Traffic has you covered. Our crew of dedicated traffic pros are watching, updating, and alerting you around the clock of what's happening on the road. On air or on the phone, find out what's happening before you head out. We can't solve Nashville's traffic headaches, but we can help with your drive. News 2 Team Traffic. Local coverage you can count on.
News 2 Team Traffic, brought to you by the all-new Ford Lincoln of Franklin. Like WKRN News 2 on Facebook and be connected with local news as it happens. Live streaming and content you won't see anywhere else. Follow WKRN News 2 on Facebook and get local coverage you can count on.
Because nobody trashes Tennessee. The News 2 Weather Authority team is here to keep you and your family safe. That's why we break in when we spot the threat. And stay with you live until we're sure you're out of harm's way.
My wife's real good about watching Channel 2 and making sure that we're going to be safe.
We work around the clock so you know how to plan your day. Download the News 2 Storm Tracker app.
I got some alerts on my phone.
Get alerts and a forecast wherever you are. The News 2 Weather Authority, keeping you safe. Local coverage you can count on.
Is your teacher outstanding? Nominate them for News 2 Educator of the Week, presented by the Tennessee Lottery. Visit WKRN.com and click on Educator of the Week and tell us why they're special. News 2, spotlighting our community.
Good Morning Nashville starts your day with local news that affects you and your family.
Well, Nikki and Neil, we've been out here for about an hour, and this crash is already causing some traffic headaches.
Where crime is happening, the latest scams, how they're targeting you, and how to stay safe.
And the News 2 Scam Buster alert.
About the warning signs and how she thinks
you can see the devastation from these strong winds.
For breaking news and weather in the morning.
We're here for you on Good Morning Nashville.
Coverage you can count on.
And be sure to tune in to News 2 today at 4 for our special report, Gangs of Nashville. We'll take a look at how they're operating in our area and what's being done to stop them.
News 2, that's coverage you can count on.
It's your health. Make it perfect. Find out how at WKRN.com's Perfect Health. To find help with medically supervised weight loss, visit Dr. James Huffnagel at the Center for Medical Weight Loss. Dr. Huffnagel is a News 2 Perfect Health partner and your source for healthy weight loss.
Download the free News 2 weather app and have the power of News 2 Weather Authority wherever you go.
Sports Extra, tonight at 10:35, only on News 2. The following is a commercial program paid for by World Outreach Church. Opinions.
She's died twice under your care.
New Dr. Phil. New at 4.
If we'd have had it 20 years ago, there'd be hundreds of people still alive.
The major safety improvement coming to a notoriously dangerous intersection. A crime spree starts inside a post office. How elaborate it grew before being busted. Plus, a local hero thrust into the spotlight is now considering a run for mayor. What he says would be his #1 issue on News 2 at 4.
My name is Jared Plushnick, and I'm a storm tracker meteorologist. Follow me on social media. You'll get an accurate forecast, and we'll have a little fun, too.
News 2, that's coverage you can count on.
We're having fun in the...
This is MeTV, Nashville's home for memorable entertainment television. This is MeTV Nashville, Channel 2.2.
This is the MeTV Network, seen locally on WKRN 2.2 Nashville. MeTV is memorable entertainment television.
Starting September 23rd, Bounce TV is coming to this channel. Get ready for an exciting new lineup of shows like Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud, Last Call, Sinners and Saints, Scandal, and a lot more. Bounce TV, coming September 23rd. Kelly and Ryan, today at 9, followed by The View. TN Nation, Saturday night after the late news, only on News 2. Durham.
For the most local stories right here in Middle Tennessee, watch News 2.
Move to the opposite.
All of those major gangs.
Like at a business or
a truck just like...
For the most in-depth look at the issues facing where you live and your safety, watch News 2. Local coverage you can count on.
When severe weather is happening, every second counts.
And I would not be surprised if this one may turn severe.
And our Max Engage system alerts you first.
Yep, we just got a weather alert here, so I'm going to take you right in here and show you it first.
We are the only station that can instantly take you to new warnings the moment they are issued.
We get right to this. This is an alert just showing us what's happening.
When lives are on the line, stick with the News 2 Weather Authority. Local coverage you can count on.
1 in 6 children in Middle Tennessee goes to bed hungry. Hunger affects a child's health, how they perform in school, even their self-esteem. Help change that. Join the News 2 Food to Families School Food Drive benefiting Second Harvest Food Bank of Middle Tennessee. Register your school at WKRN.com and host a food drive. Food collected stays in your community. Don't let a child go to bed hungry. Sign up now at WKRN.com for your school food drive and change a child's life.
Learn firsthand from the pros how to keep your family safe when severe weather hits. Join the News 2 Weather Authority University. Thursday at 6:30 at Spring Hill Middle School, Spring Hill. The News 2 Weather Authority University.
Local coverage you can count on.
Hey Titans fans, you want a real live Tennessee Titan to come to school with you? It could happen. Just make a 30-second video telling us why. If your video is chosen, then you are taking a Titan to school. How cool is that? To learn more about how you can take a Titan to school, go to WKRN.com.
Weather is by far the most important factor of your day. It determines what you wear, what you do, what you don't do. It really affects everybody. But mostly, it's a safety precaution. That's why I wake up very early in the morning. I look at the models, put the graphics together, get you up to date on social media and WKRN.com so you know how to go about your day, whether it's your commute, your kids, how you should dress. That's what we're here for you here at News 2.
Watch Jared's hour-by-hour forecast weekday mornings from 4 to 7 a.m. on News 2. Local coverage you can count on.
For the most local stories right here in Middle Tennessee, watch News 2.
Move to the opposite.
All of those major games.
Like at a business or
a truck just like. For the most in-depth look at the issues facing where you live and your safety, watch News 2. Local coverage you can count on.
It's the Jaguars on Thursday night, and TN Nation recaps the action.
TN Nation, Saturday night after the late news, only on News 2. Sponsored by Law Tigers.
Welcome to the Mel Robbins Show.
I want to empower people to change what's possible for them.
The Mel Robbins Show, Monday at 12:05 a.m.
News 2 at 10. On air, online, and on the go.
Coverage you can count on.
Sports Extra, tonight at 10:35, only on News 2.
News 2 is your summer weather authority.
Giving you Middle Tennessee's most accurate hour-by-hour forecast.
The News 2 Weather Authority.
Local coverage you can count on.
Download the free News 2 weather app and have the power of News 2 Weather Authority wherever you go.
Sponsored by Donaldson Air Service Experts. Learn firsthand from the pros how to keep your family safe when severe weather hits. Join the News 2 Weather Authority University. Thursday at 6:30 at Spring Hill Middle School, Spring Hill. The News 2 Weather Authority University.
Local coverage you can count on.
1 in 6 children in Middle Tennessee goes to bed hungry. Hunger affects a child's health, how they perform in school, even their self-esteem. Help change that. Join the News 2 Food to Families School Food Drive benefiting Second Harvest Food Bank of Middle Tennessee. Register your school at WKRN.com and host a food drive. Food collected stays in your community. Don't let a child go to bed hungry. Sign up now at WKRN.com for your school food drive and change a child's life.
Good Morning Nashville starts your day with local news that affects you and your family.
For breaking news and weather in the morning.
We're here for you on Good Morning Nashville.
Coverage you can count on.
News 2, that's coverage you can count on.
Sports Extra, tonight at 10:35, only on News 2.
Below 90 for a high today, but will it last for the weekend at 10?
New at 5.
A man was taken off death row just weeks ago, but now the Attorney General is trying to put him back on it. What's going on with his case at 5?
Thanks for watching News 2 at 6. Now stick around for Wheel of Fortune.
Every year, it costs Tennessee more than $15 million to clean up roadside litter. It's time to keep your trash to yourself and our roadways clear, because nobody trashes Tennessee.
Download the free News 2 weather app and have the power of News 2 Weather Authority where temps and humidity trending up. Your full forecast at 10.
COVID-19 is testing all of us, our communities, our economy, and our way of life. You can help Tennessee win this fight to protect you and your loved ones. Free COVID-19 testing is available at your local county health department, even if you don't have symptoms. When in doubt, get a test. To find a testing facility, please visit tn.gov/get-a-test.
Every day across Tennessee, scam artists and con men are ripping off Tennesseans. It's time to put a stop to scams in Tennessee. Scams stop with education. Never give personal information to people you don't know. Scams stop by reporting criminal activity. Scams stop here. To learn scam fighting tips or to file a complaint, visit us online at tn.gov/consumer.
Kelly and Ryan, today at 9, followed by The View.